Hello and welcome to today's sessions. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Scott Rogers and I'm the Vice President of Global Channels and Alliances here at Akeneo. We're really happy to have you here today, and we're really happy that you are joining us at Unlock this year. So first of all, we're disappointed that we're not going to be in Paris this year. Many of you were with us last year and years before that, but obviously due to COVID, we had to do a different session, do a different style, which is this virtual event. So this is new for us. I think it's new for you as well. It's a brand new thing for many of us, but I think all of you know us. You know us at Akeneo. We like to have fun. You know our friend Francois, you know Fred, you know our marketing team. So you know that we're going to put our heart and soul into making this event something very, very special. So the purpose of today's session is to really give you a preview of what we're going to showcase at the Unlock event. We're going to go through the flow of the event. We're going to talk about some of our products. And we're going to give you a sneak peek of some of the fun activities that we're going to have during the event. So it's going to be a great event, and you're going to get a good preview of everything today. So I'm going to turn this over to Francois, and he'll walk you through some of the flow of the event. And then also my colleague Ali will also talk about some of the product previews you'll see as well. We will be taking questions, so you'll see that in the chat. So we'll probably hold those questions to the end, but this will make this a very interactive session. So thanks and enjoy.
Thanks, Scott. Hey, everyone. It's good to see you. Actually, I don't see you, but anyway, as you can see, I cut my beard, especially for Unlock. So, all right. So about Unlock 2021, let's dive into the Unlock content. What can you expect, and what kind of content you will have access to, and what we have prepared for you. First, let me remind you that everyone is invited. It's a free online event. For you, for your team, for your customer, for your prospect, they will find their interest in among the overall and the large content that we prepared for you. Also, I need to remind you that the event starts on April the 6th, and all the videos and the content will be available until April 30. So you'll have plenty of time to look at the videos and look at the content that we've prepared for you. So what will you be able to discover? Let's dive into the different kind of content. So the keynote session, let's imagine it's kind of main stage keynote. As you can see on the picture, this is very particular. We have like a special guest this year, Véronique de Vigry. She is a photojournalist, and she will actually give another kind of feedback when we're talking about adapting or different kind of experience, or how you adapt in an ever-changing world. Not only that, obviously there will be an opening keynote by Frédéric, PXM keynote with Ali and Virginie. They will actually give some feedback on the PXM assessment. Nico and Christine we'll also have like a very important keynote about, they will introduce our PXM studio. So I'm not going to go into the details of all the keynote sessions, but they're really interesting content that you can find in those keynotes. A part of the keynote, there will be customer spotlight. So we managed to invite a few of our key customers. You will be able to get some feedback from JD Group in South Africa, Accor Hotel in France, also Zadig and Voltaire, also Staples Canada. They will actually give their insight and their feedback talking about a good PXM practice. Obviously, a lot of product highlights, and so it will be divided into, so product highlight first, mostly handled most of the time by Ali. They will give you more details about this, and all the product manager, they will also give more insight about Akeneo connectors, the onboarder, all the product offering that we have around Akeneo. And on top of the product highlights, there will be product demos that you can watch with the new, for example, a demo of the 5.0 new features, demo of the onboarder, demo of the shared catalogs, for example. Again, I won't go into the details, but this is the kind of content you will have access to. What else? Dedicated partner tracks. So we couldn't gather as we did last year, but you will find we adapted the Partner Day content in a series of really condensed talks. It won't take long, but it's just to give you an update or what we're gonna do, what we've done in 2020, what we're gonna do in 2021 in terms of marketing, in terms of training, enablement. And there is also a dedicated and special tech partner track this year. So only for our solution partners and only for our tech partner. Yeah, I'm not done yet. So there's a lot of things to discover. One of the really fun things we try to prepare for you is a treasure hunt game. So for the people who actually don't know the office, it's a good way to actually visit our headquarters in Nantes. But that's not only it. For the winner, you guys can win actually a VR headset. So I really encourage you to go and play with us. It's made of 360 pictures. It's the final rendering is really cool. I've tested the game. It's really nice. What else? Unlock Awards will be also announced during Unlock. What kind of PXM awards do we have this year? Expansion Award, Leadership Award, Accelerator Award, and Experience Award. Everything will be announced during Unlock. And last but not least, it's a kind of, all the video have been recorded before, but there's like one session, one track that will be done live on April the 15th. Nicolas, Benoit, and Frédéric, they will be here to answer any kind of question. 5 p.m. CET in European time, Paris time, 11 a.m. Eastern time in the Eastern Coast in the US. So be there if you want to attend, because that's a good chance for you to actually ask the co-founders any kind of question you have. Well, let me now hand it over to Ali, who will give more details about the product highlights. Ali?
Awesome, thanks, Francois. And hi, everyone. For those of you who I have not met before, I'm Ali Hanyololo. I lead the product marketing team at Akeneo. I've been here for actually 9 months. Wow, time flies. But I've been in technology and e-commerce technology, product marketing for many, many years. I won't say because it would just age me. But it's been my pleasure to be able to share with you, with Francois, not just what we're doing for Unlock, but also the product announcements that we are going to be making there as well. So yes, at Unlock, we're going to be making some announcements for some new products, new versions, but also using it as an opportunity to remind the market that Akeneo is more than just a single product company with a PIM. PIM is really important and core to what we do. We are a multi-product company. And so we want to remind the market of that. And what we wanted to do was give you all a heads up on what we'll be announcing, so that when we get to Unlock, you will already have some understanding of what these products are and what we're announcing. So if you get questions, you can start answering them or know where to go if you need more help. So that's why we want to give you a heads up. So let's get into it, shall we? I think this will work here for me. If I take it back, there we go. So we are introducing 4 new things. It's not a typo. There's 3 here, but there's a 4th one. So we're going to be introducing to the market Akeneo PIM 5.0 for the community and enterprise PaaS editions. Now, you've probably already received a notification about this. So this went GA, general availability, a couple of weeks ago. But we just made some announcements, put things on the blog, updated the help center. With Unlock happening and what we hope will be the world paying attention to us, we wanted to make sure that everybody was aware that we had the new version of this particular release. There's also Akeneo PIM Growth Edition. This is a new addition to the family that is targeted at smaller businesses, so smaller enterprises who are starting on that PXM journey. They are growing rapidly or need to make a pivot in their business because of what happened last year. This is who it's ideal for those who are getting started. They want to break away from that nightmare of dealing with spreadsheets. You've all come across these kind of prospects, but don't necessarily have all the resources that they need. They maybe have a smaller team, or maybe just 1 or 2 channels that they're selling their products through. This is ideal for them. And then there's Akeneo Shared Catalogs. So this is a new addition to the family that will be all about creating digital shared catalogs to be shared with internal and external stakeholders without having to give people direct access to the PIM, so that they can quickly and easily find, search for, browse select and download the information and assets that they need to be able to do their job, whether they're external, like a retailer, or whether they are internal stakeholders, like a customer service team, for example. And as I mentioned, we're going to use this as an opportunity to reintroduce the market to our other products and add-ons that we have. We're expecting, in addition to our partners and existing customers attending Unlock, we're expecting a lot of prospects and others who have an interest in this market, such as analysts and influencers, to be attending as well. So we want to make sure that those get mentioned and they're aware of them too. So we're going to reintroduce Akeneo Onboarder, our solution for being able to collect product information for suppliers in a very collaborative way for things like, for people like retailers and distributors, for example. The Akeneo connectors, reintroduced that we have connectors for Adobe Magento and Salesforce Commerce Cloud, and also the Akeneo Marketplace, of course, where our customers can go and find more ways to be able to extend, connect, and customize their Akeneo PIM instance to be able to do more with that product information that they have. We have actually now got over 100, as you can see right here. That screenshot is actually technically wrong now. It's 107, I think, if you go and check there now. So we're continuing to add more and more extensions to the marketplace, and it is significantly growing, which is exciting, thanks to many of you. And then we're introducing the fourth thing that I mentioned, the secret thing, Akeneo PXM Studio. Now, this is not a new product, but this is now a new umbrella that we have created to be able to talk about and visualize how we have more than just one single product, how we are a family of products, a suite, if you will, and how they are being driven and built towards helping our customers become champions in PXM and deliver on those business goals around product experience. We'll be talking about this at Unlock. You'll hear about this from Fred and from Nico and Kristen, for example, as well as in context with the other product highlights and product demos. We're also introducing a visualization of the Akeneo PXM Studio. For those of you who have been or are in a marketing role like me, this is called a marketecture. And this is a way to be able to talk about all of the different products that we have, from the Akeneo PIM built on our Akeneo PXM platform, to the different add-on modules such as Onboarder, shared catalogs, and the connectors, to our data connectors that are both within the product as well as provided by solution providers and other third parties, to the marketplace that I mentioned before, and also talking about how we've been investing in analytics and insights to be able to not just provide data on quality of information, for example, but provide true insights that are actionable so that users can be productive and focus on the right things. They're going to drive those growth goals that they have right at the center of all of this, that is put into practice or executed through PXM, which takes into account more than just technology and data, but also people and process. So as you can see, I can talk about this in 2 minutes, or I can talk about this in 20 minutes or an hour, but it is essentially a means to be able to, like I said, visualize what Akeneo does, be able to talk about our strategy and our vision that we have about helping businesses of all sizes be able to unlock growth through product experiences, and talk about how all of these become a connected part, including all of what you will work on as well. So that's Akeneo PXM Studio. Look out for more on this one. So Francois, I'm going to hand it over to you to talk about how everybody online right now can help with respect to Unlock.
Yeah, so how can you can help? So first, register yourself, as a partner. So I hope that all of you have already registered. If you haven't done it, go in the Unlock website and register for the session. By the way, some of you may have registered or may have said that, yes, I'm attending to the event on LinkedIn event. It doesn't mean you will have access to the content, all right? So you really need to register on our platform. Spread the word. Talk about Unlock to your customer, to your prospect, to your workmates. talk about it to your friends. You receive like a dedicated registration link URL. Use it, because if you by using this URL, we'll be able to know exactly. I'm not gonna lie to you, we know exactly where it comes from, and that's the good thing for you, because we know if one customer is contacting us, then we know it comes from you. So it's really important that you use this URL that we gave you. Also, promote Unlock on the social media, please, and any other marketing channels. That's a good thing. Again, it's a good thing that it starts at April 6th until April 30th, because then you can also like talk about Unlock during an entire month. Back to the URL and the registration we will get from you guys. Just for you to know, just as a reminder, we reward you with additional points for each registration. So we are counting on you. Ali, maybe there's one last thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And as Francois said, we're counting on you literally and figuratively as well, it sounds like. So those product announcements that I briefly mentioned to you and gave you a heads up on. So everything about what's new in these announcements is under embargo until April 7th. So what we're asking you to do is not to do any promotions or marketing talking about the new things, PXM Studio, shared catalogs, Growth Edition until that date. And in fact, not mention that there'll be announcements or anything like that until then. After April 7th, yes, please go ahead. We'd love for you to do that. But we're asking you to keep that quiet until then, because we do want to make a splash in the market on April 6th when we make the announcements. There will be a press release. There will be updates to the website. So please wait until those are posted. And if you would like to start marketing and promoting what Akeneo is doing, please leverage what is available public and what we are posting publicly ourselves as well. So if you've got any questions or concerns, or you have ideas for talking about them, please reach out to your channel manager or to a member of the team here. We'd love to be able to speak to you to help answer those questions, work on some new ideas, and create some real buzz in the market with you. So that is about it. We wanted to keep this one short and sweet for you so that you get a heads up. I'm not seeing any questions right now, but if you do have a question, we'll be happy to receive that. And I think we're going to do that in the chat pod, right, Francois? That's what we said.
Yeah, exactly. But no questions so far. So maybe we can wait for a couple of minutes.
For a little bit, for everybody to type any.
And Ali, maybe I'll pose a question for the partners who are here. Ali or Francois, can you talk a little bit about the enablement around some of the new products, for example, shared catalogs? What will be the timing of some of the training that partners can receive post the event?
Francois, I'll let you take that one, because I know you've been working on some stuff already.
So around about shared catalogs, the good thing, so you will have like the product demo during Unlock, product highlight during Unlock. On part of that, if you go to academy.akeneo.com, you will have like dedicated session on shared catalogs in particular. There is a product demo, and I'm preparing some kind of sales enablement session to help you how to talk about shared catalogs, how to position shared catalogs, how to identify an opportunity, and how to answer potential objection that you may face when you will be talking about shared catalogs. We're preparing a lot of content so that you will be ready to answer your customer as soon as Unlock will be released.
Yep, and we are working on more online learning for you all over the coming weeks and months on the other products. So you're going to get to see something for 5.0, for example. We'll update what's the other products as well that have been available. And as Francois said, on Academy is where you will be able to access them. Otherwise, if there's anything specific you need, please reach out to your channel manager, and we can discuss what else we can do. For example, I know we've had some special session around Growth Edition for some of our solution partners as well. Reach out to us if there's anything that you would need. That was a great question, Scott. Thank you.
Absolutely. Any other questions about the event, content, products? We've got a lot of great stuff in store for you, and we're really
Maybe
excited.
Yeah,
Maybe it's too
we,
early. So
we are very excited to be able to share with you all what we've been working on. I know Francois and I have been like wanting to share, you know, when you have got something great and you really want to share it, but you know you can't. So come join us. Register if you haven't. Join us on the 6th. It's going to be very cool.
It's going to be super fun.
Yeah, and next year we'll meet face to face. All right.
Definitely. I look forward to that.
Great.
All right. Thank you for taking the time for being with us today. And I see you whenever we can meet each other.
But otherwise, we'll see you all online in less than 2 weeks. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate you joining us.
All right. Cheers. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.